Sadashivasamarambham Shankaracharya madhyamam Asmadacharya paryantam Vande Guru Paramparam Samasta Jana Kalyani Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram. Welcome back on this very auspicious day, Sri Ram Navami, the day Bhagwan manifested as Sri Ram. And may this Lord of righteousness, perfection, bless us by living such a meaningful life, not just by the means, but a meaningful life, so that in this life itself we find fulfillment. Sri Ramchandra Ji showed us what is the journey through which he takes us to perfection. Yesterday we were discussing about the first verse of Moha Mudgara, popularly called as Bhaja Govindam, and how relevant it is to us in these times of uncertainty. Just to tell you again a very interesting incident. Quite some time ago, one teenager who had heard me invited me to his house and told me that I want you to address my friends, my teenager friends. They've got so many questions. Will you answer their questions? I said, I'm available anytime for youngsters. But the day I went to his building, there were this group of teenagers standing down, and they were watching me. And as I went up into his flat, this boy told me that I've called all my friends, but they want to know whether you are a true Swami. I said, what do you mean by true Swami? No. Can you predict for them their future? I said, well, if that's what they want, tell them to come and I will tell them their future. Instantly, a whole group of teenagers came up to know their future. And they said, you can tell us our future. I said, for sure. Close your eyes. I don't need to see your hands. I can read it on your brows. Just close your eyes. I can tell you even now, from this distance. And everybody close their eyes. If you want to know, you can close your eyes too. And when they opened their eyes, I said, I'm telling you that which is sure in your future. And it will never go wrong. It is inevitable. And they were saying, oh, how can you be so sure? How can we tell years later? I said, I'm telling you, what I'm going to tell you is for sure going to happen. And they said, what is it? I said, you can't even refute it. And I said, one thing is for sure, that which is born has one day to perish. We are all going to die one day. Have we really prepared ourselves for it? We say that life is uncertain. Have we prepared ourselves? We've not even prepared ourselves for that which is inevitable. Then how will we prepare ourselves for that which we are not even sure of? But we are sure that uncertainties are there in life and we can be faced by any situation. And therefore, it is important that to face all these changes, we must know that which is changeless. Therefore, Sri Bhagavad Pada points out that Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam Bhaja Mudhamate. a simple understanding of these words, Bhaja Govindam. Immediately what comes to your mind? Bhaja means sing, do bhajan of Govinda, of the God of your heart. So do bhajan, do some kirtan. But these words in Sanskrit are very, very potent. It's important right now to think, what is it that we are really seeking? What is it that we really want? And having thought that, let us see what the great realized masters, the scriptures, which are compilation of the direct knowledge of many, many great rishis, knowers of truth, what have they said about who or what is God? Everybody seems to have some concept of God which they believe in or they vehemently reject or argue against. But who really is God? In Sanskrit, the word Govinda, the word is made up of two roots, go and wind. Go, the earth is called as go. The cow also we say, Gomata, go. The scriptures are also, the Veda is also called as go. And also our senses, which go very often, not very often, most of the time, these senses go to graze like cows in the experiences or the objects of the world. These are all called as go. And vindate means one who knows, one who protects, is called as a person who is the protector of all these, Govinda. As we delve onto this meaning, we begin to realize that how in one word the great spiritual masters have revealed to us who do we call as God. We see this ever-changing world of plurality. It must have a cause. And the cause of this entire universe is infinite. Has to be infinite. And that which is infinite is beyond space, beyond time, beyond all objects, and therefore eternal, all-pervading, one with everyone. And therefore, that which is the substratum, the cause of this ever-changing world, that changeless cause of this ever-changing world is what is called, or who is called as Govinda, the Parabrahma Paramatma. This Paramatma, along with his mighty power of creation, is Ishvara. And Ishvara, the Lord alone, is creating, nourishing, dissolving and recreating this entire universe. Therefore, he is called as Govinda. He is the protector of this entire universe. Just as Mother nourishes us, she is the nourisher of our entire universe. And therefore, called as Govinda. Then also, whenever there is difficulties in life, whenever the world goes through difficulties, there's a promise by Bhagwan, paritranaya sadhunam vinashaya cha dushkritam dharma samsthapanarthaya sambhavami yuge yuge. That whenever there is decline of dharma and the rise of adharma, to protect those who live a life of dharma and to remove evil from this world, Bhagwan says, I shall manifest myself again and again to protect this earth. Whenever there is a group of people or there are people in this world who become so greedy and selfish and are plundering this world, God, Mother Nature, at that moment have to take quick action. And therefore, Bhagwan, for all his children, not just human beings, but all his children, takes avatar. And all those who produce more than what they consume, give more than what they take, who are the very essence or who are the people who live dharma. And dharma is that which allows everyone to live in harmony. To protect such people, to protect people who are kind, who are loving. And they alone can be called as devotees. Therefore, it is said in the Ramayana, Rama bhagat hit naratanudhari sahi sankat kiye sadhu sukhari. That Bhagwan manifested due to the love of his devotees. That whenever the devotees have sought him, called him, he has manifested himself in whichever form that is relevant at that time. And to protect whom? Vipradenu sura santahita lina manuja avatar. It is to protect those who are the knower of dharma and those who live dharma. They alone can be called as Vipra. Denu, go, the cow. Bhagwan manifests to protect cow. Not just the cow, but all those creatures who give so much of themselves, taking the least for themselves. Should they not be also protected? And the entire cosmos, the devatas, for their purity, so that they can continue to serve us in abundance. Bhagwan takes avatar. Whatever difficulties he may have to go through in this life, but comes to demonstrate to us how to go through life's uncertainty. If you see, one day Sri Ram is about to be crowned as the king, and the next moment, overnight, he's sent into exile. And yet, not even a wee bit of the peace that he radiated, the love that he radiated, the smile that he had on his face became dull. In fact, he went with enthusiasm to face his destiny. This is how Bhagwan has demonstrated to us that how he not only protects but demonstrates to us how we should live our life. Govinda, at a subtler sense, one who is the protector, knower of our senses, which means the one who is the substratum of the universe, the one who is the creator, sustainer, dissolver of the universe, one who manifests upon earth as an avatar, is the very inner seer, the consciousness because of which go our speech can speak, our senses such as the eyes can see, and our ears can hear. It is indicator for searching that Govinda within ourselves as the seer, the knower of all our senses as well as our emotions and thoughts. See how one word gives us the complete meaning of the word Govinda. Also, one who is known through the scriptures, not through people's concepts and beliefs by which people make distinctions, differences, conflicts. Where is this Govinda not? In whom is this Govinda not? Who is not Govinda? If this knowledge we have, then only we will understand what is true bhajan. Such a person, such a realized master who has known his oneness or her oneness with everyone and seen that one truth in everyone, truly is a devotee. Truly he has worshipped or she has worshipped God. The word bhaja does not only mean to sing or to worship. It has got, again, for our sadhana, many, many levels of meaning. Think about it. Bhaja means to seek. Therefore, seek Govinda. There must be that want and desire in us to seek Him, to seek that eternal. And when can that desire come? When we inquire that everything in this world is changing. Everything is going to perish. In this ever-changing world, we need to hold on to something, someone who is permanent. And only when we hold on to that which is permanent can we be free from our worries, anxieties, and fear of change. That permanent, who is the substratum of the entire universe. That permanent, who is the seer, the Atma, the self in us. We have to seek that. And when we know the importance of it, then only true bhajan takes place. True seeking takes place. And what we know is going to give us permanent, everlasting happiness. And the only one who is going to give us, then the love for that one increases. Know that Govinda is our protector. Govinda is bliss. And that itself is the meaning of the word Ram. One who is an ocean of bliss. One who delights everyone. One who is experienced in our hearts. One who is recognized and known in our hearts to be the delighter of the universe, in whom everybody finds delight, and that is your own blissful nature, the Atma Ram. Who does not desire that? It's just that we search for that in the changing world, not recognizing that that changeless one is the very essence in each one of us. Therefore, Bhaja Govindam. Bhaja means to seek. Bhaja means to love. Bhaja means to serve. Worship in forms of various different rituals we may do. But if you see, they are also meant to be service. In whichever way we can serve, and with the attitude that this universe is the manifestation of this one Govinda. And therefore, the service of the people is the service of the Lord of Lords. And when we serve, when we do our duties, when with whatever capacity we have, when we, with gratitude, do all our actions, whatever it may be, however insignificant we might think it is, when we do it with the attitude of service towards whoever we are doing as an offering to the Lord of our heart, Govinda, it becomes true bhajan. That is truly bhajan. Therefore, Bhagwan Shankaracharya says, Bhaja Govindam, Bhaja Govindam, Govindam, Bhaja Mudamate. That everything that you are seeking is actually Govinda. Get out of your delusion and seek with full heart. Seek with that love that I want to be with my beloved here and now. Bhagwan can take any form for you to hold in your mind, to build up any relationship of love which is tangible to you right now. And with that love, make every moment of your life service to Him. You can never do anything wrong. You can never do anything harmful. You can never harm anybody. That is not the essence of any religion. In fact, there'll be a readiness to serve. And especially during these times. These are not times to sit back and sulk and feel, why are we trapped in the homes? In fact, it is time to see how much more we can do, how much more we can offer with whatever we can, wherever we are, taking whatever precautions we can. We should make a list. It is not an extended holiday. It is about finding out what can I do in any circumstance by which I not only develop myself, but I serve the world, share with the world. Let us see whatever we can list down, whether we can do for the world, what we can do for our country, what we can do for the companies that we work in, what we can do for our staff, etc., what we can do for our neighbors, taking all the precautions in the present conditions. List down what we can do and do it joyfully as an offering to the Lord. This indeed is true worship. Bhaja Govindam. With your body, serve the Lord. Bhaja Govindam. With your heart, love, seek the Lord. And with your intellect, know the Lord. And in your meditation, come to recognize that one Lord within you and in the hearts of everyone. And with the attitude, Tujh mein Ram, Mujh mein Ram, Sab mein Ram samaya, Sabse kar lo pyar jagat mein koi nahi paraya. Did Ramchandra ji, did Bhagwan Krishna reject anybody? True love is seeing your beloved in each and every one. Let us understand this essence of religion, this essence of spirituality, and spread goodness, kindness, love, abundance everywhere, every time in our life. Therefore, how do we live our life in such a way that we attain immortality? That even if the physical death comes to us or any uncertainty comes to us, we are ready to face it like a Nachiketa. We are ready to face it with courage. We are ready to face it like a Bhagat Singh, We are ready to face it like a Swami Vivekananda or Swami Chinmayananda. We should be ready to face all life situations gracefully and greatly. Therefore, Kabir Das Ji has said, how to live life. He says, when we were all born crying, and the world was joyful and celebrating. जब हम पैदा हुए, जग हंसे, हम रोए. ऐसी करनी कर चलो, हम हंसे, जग रोए. Live your life in such a way that we go smiling, fulfilled from this world, knowing that we are eternal and what we have contributed to life is our gratitude. That when we part from this world, we go fulfilled and smiling, and the world pines for us. Think for yourself that whatever life is there left for us, because yallabase nij karmopatam. That whatever we get from our actions, that will be pointed out in the next verse. But samprapte sanhite kale, when that appointed hour comes, whether to test us, whether it is even the time of change or death, how gracefully can we meet those situations with our firm faith in our God, in the teachings of our Guru, the guidance of our scriptures, and the strength of the life that we have lived of dharma, with dedication and with love. Today, on this very special occasion of Sri Ramanavami, let us just close our eyes for few seconds or just a couple of minutes. Make this body of ours into the temple. Every external temple is actually the picture of our steady body. Keep your hands interlocked. Relax your body. Keep your spine, neck and head in a straight line. Be relaxed. Consider this body as a beautiful temple which is meant for the service, for the love, for the worship of the Lord who lies in the center, in the very heart, in the sanctum sanctorum, under the dome of the head, in the very core of your personality, in your heart. Today, allow him to be born as a little charming, sweet, beautiful, wondrous, enchanting baby in your heart. Call out with love. Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Om 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 Shri Ram, Jai Ram, Jai Jai Ram. Recognize Him in your heart as this all-pervading peace and happiness. Or He might manifest for you in your heart in the form that is dear to you, form or formless. Everything, every being, every form and beyond form is Ram. Let Him into your heart. Let Him play and grow in your heart. Let Him destroy all the negativities in our hearts. And let us allow Him to unite us with that peace and shanti, and let Him, along with Mother Sita, reside ever in the throne of your heart, with ever ready to serve Lakshmana, and ever at his feet, serving, loving, adoring Hanuman. Let them ever be in your heart. Let Him rule your life. Live in bliss. Be happy and spread happiness to the maximum around you. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramaya, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschid dukkha bhag bhavet, asato ma sadgamaya, tamaso ma jyotirgamaya, mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadhaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.